We are done reviewing the Xiaomi Mi 3, and now it's time to take a look at its two brothers. This is the Redmi Note, and this is the Redmi 1S. Let's unbox them right now and take a first look at these two phones, which is coming soon to Malaysia. There you go guys, on the left we have the Redmi 1S and on the right we have the Redmi Note. So let's take a look at the package of both devices before we run through the hardware of the phone. So let's take out the Redmi 1S first. So this is a white color exclusive version which will not be available at the initial sale of the Redmi 1S, as confirmed by Xiaomi officials. So you will get to buy the grey color version of the Redmi 1S at the initial sale. Dates are not confirmed yet, the price is also not confirmed yet, so do stay tuned. So let's put that aside and we're going to take the contents right out. So we have manuals over here, we're going to put that aside, and this is a battery. Let's take it out. And the battery is actually a 2050 mAh battery, pretty huge for a device like this. And this is the micro USB cable, and we have the charger. This is a 2-pin charger, which means this package comes from China directly, so Malaysia will get the 3-pin UK charger. So let's put that aside and take a look now at the Redmi Note. So the Redmi Note will be available in white color upon its initial sale, and date is also not confirmed yet, and we don't have any idea on how much Xiaomi is going to sell this device. So let's put it aside as well, and we're going to take out the package. I think it's similar to the Redmi 1S. We have a charger, which will come in a 3-pin charger in our Malaysian package, and this is the micro USB cable, and underneath this should be manuals. Underneath the manuals we should have a battery. Yeah, the same orange color battery for the Redmi Note. So this is a pretty huge battery, and the capacity is a 3200 mAh battery right here. So let's put all the boxes aside now and take a look at the phone itself. Let's talk about specs on these devices. So on the left, the Redmi 1S has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 1.6 GHz quad-core CPU. It has a GB of RAM, 8 GB of built-in storage with microSD expansion, and a 2050 mAh battery. And it runs on Android 4.3 Jelly Bean with MIUI version running on top. So on the right, the Redmi Note has a Mediatek MT6592 1.7 GHz octa-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, 8 GB of internal storage with microSD expansion, as well as a 3200 mAh battery. And it runs on Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, which is an enhanced version, and is powered by MIUI version 5. So let's take a look at the hardware of the Redmi 1S. So on the front here, we have a 4.7-inch 720p IPS display manufactured by Sharp or LG. And here we have an ambient sensor right here, as well as a 1.6 megapixel BSI front-facing camera. On the bottom we have 3 buttons: the menu button, home button, and the back button. So turn over to the right, we have the power button as well as the volume rocker. And the device feels really bulky, but it feels nice on hand. So let's turn over to the back. We have the 8 megapixel camera right here with LED flash, loudspeaker, secondary microphone, and notice that the Mi logo this time is in red color. On the bottom we have a microphone as well as the micro USB port. On the top, there's the 3.5mm headphone jack. So let's pop open the device and take a look at the back itself. And it comes off like this. So here's the micro SD card slot. There's SIM 1 and SIM 2 slot. It supports mini SIM, alright? It's not micro SIM at all, but it's mini SIM. So remember to get a converter for that. Right, so that's it for the back of the Redmi 1S, and we're going to take a look at the Redmi Note now. Let's pop back in and unlock the device. So there we go. This is the Redmi Note. We have a 5.5-inch 720p IPS display as well, which is also manufactured by Sharp or LG. And we have a front-facing camera which is at 5 megapixels. Very, very good for selfies. And there's 3 buttons that lights up in red color. Very nice. And on the right, we have the power button as well as the volume rocker. On the back, we have a 13 megapixel camera, which I believe is the same as the Xiaomi Mi 3's camera. And there's the LED flash with the Mi logo in silver color this time instead of red color. There's the loudspeaker. And on the bottom, we have micro USB port, the main microphone, and on the top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack as well as the secondary microphone. So let's pop the back cover out just like this. I'm going to insert my nails into that to take the back cover out. It's not easy, you know, because there's really no holes in the Redmi Note, and I'm just going to do it. Yep, that's it. There comes out the back cover, and there's two SIM slots as well. This is SIM 1, SIM 2, which supports WCDMA networks and GSM networks using mini SIM as well, and there's the micro SD card slot. So that's pretty much on the back of the Redmi Note. And to do more additional stuff, we are going to compare with some devices over here. So I've got my HTC One over here to compare with the Redmi 1S, because both of them have 4.7-inch displays. This is the HTC One M7, not the One M8. So it looks pretty much the same size as you can see, and if we compare thickness, of course, the HTC One M7 is so much thinner because it's a flagship device. And on the back, as you can see, you can definitely tell which is much more premium and which is an entry-level device. So, of course, this HTC One M7 is scratched really badly. And if we compare to the Xiaomi Mi 3, obviously, you can tell which one is a better device right here. So, we are going to compare the Xiaomi Mi 3 this time with the Redmi Note as well. So, this is a 5-inch 1080p IPS display. So, if we take a look at thickness, still, you will find that the Xiaomi Mi 3 has a better thickness. You know, it's actually slimmer than the Redmi Note, obviously. So on the back, you know, as we can say, as we can just simply tell which is a premium device right here. So that's it for the first look of the Redmi 1S and the Redmi Note today. Stay tuned to our full review coming right up on both devices. And pricing and availability is still yet to be announced by Xiaomi Malaysia, so do stay tuned to their Facebook page as well as our Facebook page, as we will be updating you on the availability as well as pricing of both devices coming soon to Malaysia. That's it for now, and thank you very much for watching this video.